This is Pastor Steve Hubbard, and I am here actually with talking with Latricia Johnson, Hocking Valley Community Hospital, and Latricia does a wonderful job as a public relations director, and so I certainly appreciate her allowing us to be a part of talking about what the true meaning of Christmas is. And I'm not in my normal attire today, and I was thinking about, man, what am I going to say today? Because I'm really not where I would normally be. I'm actually in Kentucky, and I'm here because of the tornadoes that came through this area. We're here in Benton, Kentucky, just outside of Mayfield, Kentucky, and I wish you could see some of the devastation, what's going on, but it's kind of hard to do that in this video format. But I was thinking about what is the true meaning of Christmas? What is it all about? And we think about Christmas, and certainly all the kids get excited about Christmas, and they can't wait to see what's going on, and certainly it's certainly fun, and without question it's a lot of fun to be a part of Christmas. And Christmas gifts, everybody's going shopping, right? I mean, we just got 3 or 4 days left until shopping is over with, and we got to get the packages wrapped, and we've got to get stuff in the stockings, and that is certainly a wonderful part of what Christmas is all about. And it indeed is fun to be able to give gifts and help those who maybe don't have anything, but really just getting and giving things for the sake of having more stuff, it really truly isn't the real meaning of Christmas. As a matter of fact, I think maybe appropriately so, just behind me you see sadly a pile of stuff, and that's from a home that was destroyed. And so you think about it, so I accumulate all this stuff, right? I get all this stuff. It's all about having more stuff and things, and then in just a few short minutes, literally it's absolutely destroyed, gone, and I have no more stuff. So Christmas really isn't about the stuff. Christmas really has a bigger meaning, and certainly we think about what is the meaning of Christmas. So why is it called Christmas? The beginning of that word Christmas starts with the word Christ, and we all know maybe well the story that we find in the Bible, how that a decree was ushered from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed, and everyone went into his own city. And we know the story of Mary and Joseph, and how they came and how they went to the area, and there was no place for them to stay. There was no room in the inn, and they found themselves in a stable, and in that stable was birthed the one who we call the Christ, the Messiah, Jesus. And that's why we celebrate Christmas. You see, Christmas truly is all about Christ and what he has done for us. Again, if you look around, you can see very clearly that there are those today who stuff isn't all there is. And so if the stuff is gone, then what hope do we have? And I would say we have hope in spite of our stuff being gone. We have hope in Jesus Christ. Jesus did some incredible things. He did some things for us that we would never do for anyone else. To think about what Jesus did. I mean, he left heaven. That's what the Bible tells us. He left all the glory of heaven, perfect place. There was no sin or selfishness. There was no disappointments or discouragements. There was none of that. And he left heaven and he came to earth to be born. And when he came to be born, he came not just to be born, but he came to do something even more significant, which I believe really carries us even further into the deepest meaning of what Christmas is really all about. You see, Jesus came, the Christ child came, And we know that story, and we think about all those images of the shepherds who were on the hillside, and they heard the angels singing loudly, and they ran to the stable, and then they went and they proclaimed Jesus is here. And then we find sometime later the wise men coming, and they came for one purpose. They brought their gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh, but they came to worship Jesus, who is the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, because he provides for us hope even in the midst of disaster. You see, even in the midst of disaster and destruction, there is hope in Jesus Christ, because Christ has done something for us again. You see, he didn't just come to be born in the stable, but he came to go to the cross. And we often think of that future in the Easter season, but that's really the whole purpose why he came. You see, the real meaning of Christmas is that Christ came to go and to die on a cross so that we could have a personal relationship with God, and that we could have hope, an eternal hope, that we could spend an eternity in heaven. That's why Jesus came. And so today, I want to encourage you. I hope you can sing those songs. Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Let earth receive her King. I hope that you can sing that with real, genuine joy in your heart, again, in spite of your circumstances. Maybe your circumstances are even worse than the circumstances behind me. Maybe your life is physically under destruction. Maybe you're battling cancer. Maybe you're battling some financial disaster, or maybe, like many of these folks here, your lives have literally been turned upside down. I want you to know that there is hope in Jesus Christ. That's why Jesus came. That's why the shepherds proclaimed. That's why the wise men worshiped. That's why we celebrate Christmas. The greatest gift of all is the gift of Jesus Christ. The fact that he has offered to us eternal life. I think the great Christmas hope verse is John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. I'm so glad that we're able to be here today in Kentucky and helping folks. You know, really, you stop and think about it, it's really about giving. It's about giving back. But God gave the greatest gift. He gave his all by giving his Son. And so this Christmas season, I think a great thing to focus on, the meaning, is giving, thinking about what God has done for us in giving his Son. But also, hey, let's remember, let's think about giving back to others as well. Hey, I trust you have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed, Merry Christmas. And may the Lord keep you, bless you, and may you have peace. Merry Christmas.